welcome to this day. Today is Tuesday and it's April 14th, so thank you for joining us. I wanted to let you know that today on our show, we are going to bring you social services. I had a Zoom interview with Susan, and she's going to tell us all about social services and what they provide for you. Then we also are going to bring you Broadway in your living room. I went on a kick this last weekend and looked up some musicals, starting with Fiddler on the Roof and also The Sound of Music. So I wanted to tell you where you can also find some great musicals without leaving your living room. All right, let's, I wanted to let you know that our meetings are going virtual, which I think you may have already known with our GRF one, but today we bring you United right after our show at 9:30. So they are virtual, however, you can watch them right here on Channel 6, and we'll give you some additional information on how you can participate in that meeting later on in our show. I have a brain teaser for you. We have a new brain teaser. So here we go. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. His friend asks who it is. The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who was in the photograph? So right after our social services and our Broadway in your living room, we'll give you the answer to that. So think about that for a little bit. And now let's go into all of our resources that we have for you. Obviously, we've been giving this to you on a regular basis, but again, just wanted to remind you that if you want any information about COVID-19 or what's happening right now, you can go to ochealthinfo.com or cdc.gov. Now, the next slide I'm going to show you is the cdc.gov because we've been talking a lot about masks. So you can click on that bottom left corner there where it says masks, and it'll bring you to the next one. It'll show you how to make your own mask or face covering, whatever you want to call it. And there is a printer-friendly version that you can just print it out so you don't have to leave your computer on. You can just follow the instructions there. And that's just something simple and easy to do if you don't have any mask at this time. But we do have additional information for masks as time goes on. And then you can also go to our Laguna Woods Village alerts.com website, and that has tons of information about COVID-19 as well as lots of different resources for you, including grocery store hours. Or you can click on the bottom right-hand corner and go to our TV6 Village Television interviews with Jeff Parker. You could also email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Go to our recorded hotline, 949-268-2019. And let's take a look at our weather. Wow, well, it looks like we're in for some beautiful weather coming up after this fog burns off. Take a look here. We've got today 77-55. Sunshine, 75-55 tomorrow, gorgeous on Thursday, 69-56. Friday, partly cloudy, 65-55, and Saturday, partly sunny, 62-54. And let's take a look at our sunrise and sunset. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:21, and our sunset today is 7:22. Look at that beautiful photo sent to us by Bonnie Bowe. Thank you so much. Looks like our furry friends out there, our feathered friends actually, are doing their social distancing. And if you have a nice photo that you'd like to share with us, we would ask that you email it to us at lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. And it does need to be a high resolution photo because if we get something too small, then it will not show very well on our broadcast system. So make sure that it is a high definition photo. All right, right after this, we will bring you social services with Susan, and she's going to tell us all about what they have to offer. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Well, today I have Susan McInerney, who is here from Social Services. And boy, we know you guys have been super busy. So thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for having us on. Yes, thank you.
So things are a little different. You have different hours, but the phone number's the same and you still have everybody working. So kind of tell me what's happening.
So we have the same hours. We're still 8 to 5.
So at one point we thought they were extended from 8 to 8.
They were, and we might again at a later time, but right now we're realizing that our staff still needs to be home too and take care of their families, and we were only getting about 1 or 2 calls after 5.
Oh, okay, great. So we'll change that, make sure it's 8 to 5 now.
8 to 5. Yep, it's 8 to 5. We have, for people who are not familiar with us, we have a staff of 8. We are made up of an intake coordinator, 6 social workers, and the friendly visitor coordinator. So if people are not familiar with what social workers do, this is kind of where we shine. This is what we're trained to do. We're trained to help people when they're in the middle of a personal crisis, or whether it be a community crisis, such as what we're going through right now. So our background is to be able to provide the support people might need, and right now that's coming in the form of providing resources and providing assistance. I want to make sure that people know to contact us. Please call us. We're here. Some of us are working remotely from home. We have a skeleton crew in the office right now. What we're noticing though, and what we do know and we appreciate, is that people, whatever they were going through before this, they're still going through it. It didn't stop.
Right.
So we're a little concerned and worried. We want to make sure people are reaching out if they need assistance, especially people who might be caring for a loved one who has cognitive impairment, someone who has a loved one they're caring for who might have some sort of physical or mental health issue.
Right.
This is a difficult time to be home alone and caring for someone. So reach out and call us. We'd be happy to provide resources, or even if it's just some supportive counseling over the phone.
Right. Now, obviously, you said that they have things that they've been dealing with beforehand. So now this is just compounding.
Yes.
All of the things that people were dealing with: depression, loneliness, whatever challenges that they might have. When you talk about resources, do you guys have new resources that you're using now?
It's a little different because typically in the normal world, we would have gone out to someone's home and we would have assessed the situation and talked to the person. Now we're on the phone, everything's on the phone. And the bulk of what we are providing is resources for people who need assistance getting groceries.
Okay.
Such a simple thing, but if you are being told to stay in your home, and we know a lot of the online ordering grocery online is backed up by days. So we have partnered. We are very, very thankful for the Laguna Woods Foundation.
Okay.
They have stepped forward with an emergency fund, so we are able to get groceries to residents who need them. So we're not doing it ourselves. We've worked with Neighboring, which a lot of people are familiar with Neighboring, and Neighboring and the foundation together, we are having people go do the shopping and bring it to the clients, to the residents' homes.
Okay, but they would call you directly though, correct?
Yeah. Start by calling us, and we'll determine and talk to you about what your need is. Sometimes that's not exactly what someone needs, and we can go a different route because there are other programs too. There's a grocery delivery program through Saddleback Hospital Memorial Care as well.
Right. I'm aware of that.
So that will all be up on the screen too, so people know where you can get weekly grocery delivery as well.
Right. Now I understand that one is a Monday, Wednesday, Friday delivery. Is that correct?
It is. Yes, I have the information. It is, and you have to call the hospital directly to get. It's first come, first serve.
Okay.
And they give you a box of different groceries.
Okay.
The other one is more so, the one we're working with through the foundation and through Neighboring would be more specific to your needs. But as we all know, things are limited in grocery stores right now. So, and they're asking to go to one grocery store, not several. Definitely, people's habits need to change a little bit now.
Exactly. So if somebody is in need of groceries and they need specific ones, the Neighboring program would be the resource that you're using for that, but they call you first.
They call us first.
And then if they wanted to participate in the memorial care one, do they still call you first, or do they call directly?
They can call directly to the hospital.
Okay. And that's really just a whole box or bag of a variety of things, and you just kind of get what you get.
Yes. And keep looking on the Laguna Woods website too, because I know that the communications team is updating that for information. There is going to be another drive-through food pantry, I believe, coming up through Saddleback church, not the hospital.
Yes,
Church.
yes. Saddleback Church is doing that at the Lutheran church right down here of the Cross.
Yeah.
And that is on, I think it was April 15th and April 29th. So they are doing the drive-through pantry. So it looks like everyone is really coming together. What are some of the challenges that you're seeing? And then also, what are some of the successes that you're seeing?
The challenge is now, it's interesting to see how day by day things are changing. Right now, I was just talking to the team right before coming on with you, and it seems that right now we're hearing a lot of residents are getting, they're getting a little antsy. They're getting a little, tired of it's hard because it's raining, and it's hard because we've been in our homes. Those are two things we're not used to in California. Right. So we are encouraging, this is the time to reach out to your family, reach out to your friends. I know there's a lot of information. If you want to give our department a call, we can give you some information on socialization online programs. But really, there's the old-fashioned just pick up the phone and call someone and see how they're doing. That's our new way of going around the block for a walk and talking to your neighbors. You just have to call. Yeah.
Exactly. And one thing that we've been trying to do here on our station is we really are trying to find fun things for them to do.
Yeah.
And so if someone does call, you could always refer them to our YouTube channel, Village Television. So everything that we've been doing for the last, 2 weeks, I guess, 2.5 weeks, we've been supplying them with a lot of information, kind of like what you guys are going to do, giving them different sites to go to, because there's a lot of free stuff right now that Netflix and Broadway HD, there's a bunch of things now that people can do. So that might be a good resource for you too.
Yeah. And I think just try something new, try something different. There's a lot of, you're right, there's a lot of free stuff right now going on. I noticed I have a young child at home, and thank goodness that there are a lot of movies being released. Disney movies are being released through Netflix and through Amazon for free.
Right.
Entertaining, and it's not heavy. I think that's one thing we want to make sure that some of our residents just aren't sitting in front of the news nonstop. Take a break. Yeah.
You do need to take a break. And even if you're not watching TV, gosh, go read a book or listen to music, because, I feel like now, because I'm a very active outdoor person, that music is helping, just feeling the music and the vibe, and, listen to your favorite songs.
Yes, I couldn't agree more. Yeah. But again, I want people to know, though, just definitely if they are kind of stuck on who to reach out to, or there's some people might for the first time ever be experiencing anxiety where they never have before. Those are the people, please, we are here, made up a whole team here in Laguna Woods that's always been here just for the residents. And we want you to call us, we want you to utilize us. We want to make sure that you know that our mission in the village is your well-being, the residents' well-being. So if you're feeling off, don't suffer alone. Give us a call and let's see what we can do to help.
I love that. And I know you guys have been a big part of the community for a long time. So I'm really happy to know that you've got tons of resources that you can help people with. And thank you all for being here. I mean, it's a tough and wild time and different for everyone.
It certainly is. Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Any last things?
Just remember to give us, don't isolate alone. You can always reach us by phone. You can always reach out and talk to someone and not feel so lonely.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again. Stay healthy, and we'll check in with you in a couple weeks.
Okay, take care.
All right, Susan, thanks.
Bye.
And we'll be right back after this.
COVID-19 is a serious respiratory disease. There are simple steps we can all take to stay healthy and protect our community. Wash your hands for 20 seconds with soap and warm water. Clean and disinfect frequently touched surfaces daily. Cover coughs and sneezes with a tissue or elbow and avoid touching your face. If you do have symptoms like cough and fever, stay at home and call your doctor. When we all do our part, we can keep California healthy. For more information, visit covid19.ca.gov.
I hope you have a great day today.
Oh, I respect it.
There's your meals, and we'll see you later.
Thank you very much for coming.
Bye-bye.
This is Age Well Senior Services. Won't you make it yours?
Good afternoon, everybody. As we finish week 2 of the coronavirus lockdown, the golf course has now been empty for a couple of weeks. I hope you're all healthy, number one, and safe, and practicing the social distances that you hear so much about. It is truly important, and hopefully we can all get on board with that and get back to it soon. I've sent out some emails letting you know what's going on in the golf course. A lot of the spring maintenance is ongoing, and the golf course looks amazing right now, sadly, with nobody on it. But it looks amazing right now, and Sean Sincata's crew in maintenance is doing a fantastic job of getting caught up. So when we are able to open, we will be in great shape. Over the next, well, hopefully not too long, that we are closed, Joel Walker and I will be sending out some little tips on how to keep your golf game in shape, and at least start, keeping and thinking about how your swing was before, maybe some things that you needed to work on. There's a lot of YouTube videos, but we'll be providing you with some simple tips on how to just keep your golf swing in your mind. So when we do head back out there, it's not going to be a shock to your system, and hopefully that'll help. So today's version is the simple one. Just challenge yourself 30 minutes a day. 30 minutes a day of some activity that is not streaming Netflix or something. I know I've been doing that a lot at night. But during the day, just get up, take a walk around. I was just doing my patrol around the golf course just a minute ago, and saw a bunch of our golfers and some non-golfers out, walking along the cart paths, enjoying the time together, and without the stress of a 3-foot putt. And it was very pleasant. So get out. You're more than welcome to walk on the golf course. We would ask that you stay on the cart path, stay away from the greens. Some people have been walking in the fairways and in the roughs, and there's no real problem with that, but obviously the more we can rest the course, the better. But go ahead and take a walk around at least 30 minutes a day and just get some blood flowing in your system. And, if you have a stretching set of circumstances that you do, you may want to talk to your doctor first to make sure that there's nothing that's going to put undue stress on yourself. But just to make sure that you stay stretched, especially your hamstrings, your lower back, your glutes, your shoulders, and such. And Joel and I, as we go through all these things, we'll be able to provide you with some simple information on how to do it, but make sure that you do consult your doctor before you do anything that we tell you to do. We're golf professionals, we're not physical therapists. We don't know what each individual may have a challenge with, so make sure that you do talk to them first. But for now, just challenge yourself, 30 minutes a day. Get up, walk around, take a walk, go up and down the stairs for 30 minutes each day just to keep yourself moving. And even when it's not just that 30 minutes, if you are sitting and watching binge watching Game of Thrones, if you haven't watched that and you've gone through a couple episodes, well, just stop, stand up, do some stretches, get some blood moving, and just don't say sitting down that long. And at least your body will be able to react a little bit better once we get to it. And you guys all know how to get a hold of me. I am in the golf shop for the most part. Joel and I are splitting the time to patrol the golf course and take care of some things and produce these videos to send out to y'all. But we will be around. You can always reach us by email. You know how to do that. And if you have any questions or any suggestions or anything that you come up with, maybe that might help everybody else. I know you don't want to help your opponents when you're out there playing together, but it would be good to share some information if you find out something. And also there will be a Facebook page that I'll post this on as well as emailing it out. So there should be some information out there and an ability to exchange some things. So that's it for today. We'll get something out again here sometime soon with some different activities to keep your golf game as sharp as it possibly can be. Once again, stay safe, be healthy, and hope you and your family are doing fine. Have a great day.
To help stop the coronavirus, the CDC recommends to avoid contact with people who are sick. Cover your cough or sneeze with a tissue, then throw the tissue in the trash. Avoid touching your eyes, nose, and mouth. Clean and disinfect frequently touched objects and surfaces. Stay home when you are sick, except to get medical care. Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. For more information, contact the CDC. A message from Village Management Services.
Welcome back. So last weekend, I was searching around all the things that you can do at home regarding Broadway shows, movies, things like that. So I wanted to touch on the Broadway in your living room or in your home section because I wanted to make sure that you knew all of the things that were available to you because we're still, in self-isolation here. So I wanted to start with the Broadway HD. Now I did go and poke around on there, and I want you to be sure that before you sign up for anything that they have what you're looking for. So you can go to the BroadwayHD.com. You can do that through your internet on your computer, or maybe you have a smart TV, you can do it there. But they do provide an awful lot of productions from New York City and London West End theaters. But what I wanted to make sure is that they have the show that you're looking for, because I went there and tried to find some specific ones and they didn't have them. So make sure that before you sign up that you definitely have the show that you are looking for. And they do have Cats, and they have some other great ones, but again, just make sure that they have the one you want. Now it is $8.99 per month after your free 7-day trial, so do make sure that you know that. And that was BroadwayHD.com. Now there's another one that you can do called Actors Fund. Now this is free, although you could donate some money. And again, this is also located on the internet, YouTube. You go to actorsfund.org. And they have some live things that you can do at 2 and 8 p.m. And I love that because then they also have throughout the day interviews with some of the actors and actresses and stage performers. So it might be just a really fun learning experience for you. So that's a good one. And then also we've got another one, which is Netflix. Now Netflix really does provide an awful lot of things, and they're offering a free 30-day trial. And I think it's really worth it because, sometimes you just get tired of the same old stuff on your regular TV. And I've been using Netflix for a long time, and I really like it because you can have musicals and you can have movies, you can have Broadway performances. It has a plethora of different kinds of things. Or you can get involved in all these series that they have now, which is kind of fun. You can communicate with your friends and loved ones about catching up on those too. So I think that's a really good source of information for you. So I wanted just to bring that to you one more time. All right, so let's go back to our brain teaser that I was telling you about. So let me read the question again. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. His friend asks who it is. The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none, but that man's father is my father's son." Who was in the photograph? I hope you got it. It is his son. So hopefully that you got it and it made your brain work a little bit harder this morning. Although, hey, I'm sure it's working hard anyway because of other things you need to think about to do today to fill your time. All right, let's go ahead and give you some other additional information. Now, we did touch base a little bit about the drive-through food pantry that Saddleback Church is sponsoring, but unfortunately those are the wrong dates. So I need to give you the new dates. So they made a modification. So it is still this Wednesday, tomorrow, April 15th. However, then it isn't again until May. So we are looking at May, I believe it's May 9th or May 6th, and then again on later in the month. So you may want to take a look at that and kind of do that accordingly, and you can contact them and make sure that they will be able to provide you what you need. So that's a really good option for you. Another one is Memorial Care. Now Memorial Care has a it's actually a delivery, not a drive-through. They will deliver 3 times a week for you, Monday, Tuesdays, and Fridays, and that is $21, and you can call 3333 or 452-3032. And that is a really nice option, and they'll give you a bag of groceries or a box of groceries of all of your essentials. Then also, just to reiterate, some things to remember when you go to the grocery store. Now, of course, people are venturing out a little bit because the weather's a little bit nicer, but do remember we still are under the stay-at-home policy. But when you do go to the store, make sure that it's probably at a less busy time. Bring your sanitizer or your disinfectant wipes and wear your mask. Use a credit card or debit card and not cash, because then nobody has to handle that. Wash your non-porous containers and wash your hands, counter, and other surfaces that you've touched, especially when you get home. So just a couple of reminders. Now, one thing I did want to tell you about is our meeting that's coming up right after our show here. It will be at 9:30, and it is United. Now, if you want to participate in the meetings while they are going on live, you can email your questions during the time that it is live to meeting@vmsinc.org, or you could phone your questions in to 949-268-2020, or you can watch on your digital device such as an iPad or a computer. You can go to lagunawoodsvillage.com/meetings. And that way you will have everything accessible to you. But remember, it has to be during the live virtual meeting, and that will be coming up right after this at 9:30. So stay tuned. Have a great day in the village. Stay healthy, and we'll see you again tomorrow here. Bye-bye.
Realtor. You have worked countless hours to ensure your reputation is the best. Your clients know they can trust your judgment, that you'll be around when they need you, and that you will deliver what you promise. In escrow, one company has set that same standard for excellence. Escrow Options Group offers more than just outstanding escrow services. White glove concierge services, wire and fraud protection, custom estimates, and more at no extra charge. Choose the company that mirrors your professionalism. Escrow Options Group. Experience a better option of escrow services.
Welcome to Harvard Eye Associates. We have been proudly serving Orange County for over 40 years. We are excited to announce our Laguna Hills location is now located at a larger state-of-the-art facility, located a block away from our previous location. Our new facility is conveniently located next to Saddleback Hospital and across from Nordstrom Rack at 23961 Calle de la Magdalena. Come join the Circle of Care at Harvard Eye Associates, where the future of vision is today.
RadNet is the nation's largest outpatient medical imaging network, providing thousands of imaging procedures each day. RadNet has recently been asked by local hospitals to help provide outpatient imaging services for their patients, and RadNet is committed to supporting those needs. We are available to take your calls and schedule your appointments. To schedule an appointment online, visit myradiologyconnectportal.com or visit our website at radnet.com.